Can I just keep on your jacket, please? It's just out, just on the string. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, Coach. Unlucky results tonight. You had a lot of possession and could say had a lot of chances. What do you think went wrong tonight?
What do I think, sorry?
What do you think went wrong?
Wrong.
Yes. What could have been done better?
Well, obviously, it's an unusual situation and not the situation that we are looking for to start the game losing, giving advantage to the opponent after, 2 minutes. In a very strange action, we are in possession, we are in control, and suddenly we are defending a side free kick for no reason. In set pieces, the games are equal. Usually, it's a opportunity for the opponent for free to try to capitalize, and they did capitalize, and they did it. Again, 2 mistakes in a row in the marking, and they managed to put the ball in the net. We tried to react after the goal. I think we did it. We create more than enough to equalize the game, and we have a clear action to equalize actually. From the 1-1 we moved to the second goal of Cape Town Spurs, and with a 2-0 becomes the challenge becomes even much more difficult. But I think we finished the first half really well, with the opponent very exposed and with problems to manage to stop us close to the box. Due to that, we managed to reduce the distance with our goal. And in the second half, we try our best. The second half was not really fluid. Obviously, the team who is leading tried to interrupt and stop the game as much as possible. They have to keep that advantage. But anyway, I think even though in the end we were a bit disorganized and a bit chaotic, looking for at least 1 point, but I think that overall during the 90 minutes we create more than enough. But it doesn't matter. You cannot pretend to win the 3 points away, starting the game losing 1-0 after 1 minute in a lack of concentration, and then giving even more advantage to the opponent. So congratulations to Cape Town Spurs. I think it's the first victory this season, so I hope this is not the last one, and they can move from the place where they are. I think they worked very well today, and this is football.
Coach, is it fair to say your side struggles to translate the cup competitions form into the league? If yes, why is that so?
Today we experienced something different than in the recent games, which is be us, the ones who are chasing one goal. We don't used to concede those opportunities. It's true that in the last game we conceded a couple of transitions early in the game against Polokwane City, but today I think the feeling in the first minutes was different. What we do in the cup games is exactly the same. We don't change the way of playing or our intentions, but it's true that for whatever reason we find it more frequent the goal. Today, trust me, I'm not gonna be happy even with a good result, because it's a problem to start the games the way we did it. But we create more than enough to at least get a point in the worst scenario, in my opinion. But like I said many times, football is a scoring game. It's not almost a scoring game. You know, you get nothing with the possession, you get nothing with the attempts, you get nothing with the entrances to the box if you don't put the ball in the net. And in the recent times, we are struggling to do the last thing, and that's why we are not collecting points. The opponent did it twice today, so there's not much to discuss.
Coach, obviously not something that's not in your control, but is it frustrating to play, was it 4 league games in a 2-month period almost, while you're jumping from competition to competition? Is it hard to build that momentum?
It's a good question, but if I'm honest with my answer, probably it's gonna sound like an excuse, and I don't want to talk about it after a defeat like today, because I don't really want to take, you know.
Can I reword it then to say,
You can do
are
it.
you looking forward to actually having a good run of league games in a row?
Yeah, absolutely. It's for me, like I said many times, the league competition is the most important competition for all of us. And for a team of the caliber of Orlando Pirates, the league, it must be the main challenge, the main objective, the main obsession. For whatever reason, there's never only one reason. There's always multifactorial. We didn't find the rhythm in this competition so far, but still early, still a lot of points to play, to fight. Now our next mission is in the Carling Cup. We go in Saturday to Richards Bay. We won, and we really need to qualify to the semi-finals, and then continue with the league with 2 important games. It's gonna happen. This team is gonna find the momentum for sure. Today we have a difficult feeling to accept, but it's also a test for ourselves in this moment after the last 3 results that we are not happy about it. To be critic, to understand that we must and we can do the things much better. But no, don't doubt about this group, because I can tell you they're gonna make it.
You kind of answered my question. Anyways, are you overly concerned by the league form? Taking into account that you have been very successful as the Orlando Pirates head coach, do you think, or is there a sense of understanding that your form is kind of a symptom of a developing squad?
Symptom of, sorry?
A developing squad.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a symptom of. I don't know. I know we used to do the analysis with the results. We all have always the temptation. It's the easy thing to do. You don't win, you are not informed. You win, even if you're playing, it's fine. You know, everything is all right when you win. We're looking good, and we don't analyze so much. I think our last 2 games in Durban at home against Polokwane City were, in my opinion, 2 or 3-0 performances for us, for Pirates. So, and I said the last week that I have the feeling that we are doing a lot of things very well, and we are really close to find that momentum. Not today. Like I said, it doesn't matter if we create a lot of chances. You cannot give the advantage that we gave to the opponent tonight. So it's true that if you check our first start 11 this season and you check our start 11 today or 3 days ago, there's a lot of changes. It's a fact. But again, I don't want to go deep with those things, because it's gonna sound like, you know, I'm making excuses today. And like I said, we lost because this defeat belongs to us, and we were not at the level that a game here in Cape Town, you know, requires. So that's why.
Coach, you alluded to you were not at the level that is expected of your team today. Would you attribute that to a certain point, to a fact that you were playing a team maybe that had not won in 8 games, or the players maybe expected an easier game, which is, we know is not the case in football?
I don't think so. we prepare the game as we do usually, like if we were preparing a final. We give respect to each and every opponent. Not the best beginning of the game, couple of accidents, and we concede 2 goals. Maybe if we don't concede, if the opponent is not accurate in the last touch, we probably little by little we will be ourselves. But we need to analyze the beginning of the game, because like I said, last week or 3 days ago, we talk about last week, but we are playing every 2-3 days. We concede chances also early in the game. I think Polokwane could easily get the lead in Orlando in the first minutes of the game. So what happened today is not exceptional, but today the opponent was accurate, and now we look more, concerned about it. But there's nothing really new, and we need to work on it.
Coach, would you say the team misses the contribution of Riveiro, who has been doing very well before we went for trial, and what's the latest there?
We want everybody ready to play. We would like to have everybody ready to play and have all the possibilities. But at the same time, we miss nobody. I mean, and don't make a headline with this, please. We are a collective, we have quality enough. Today we play Salen, Lords, Karim Kimbwidi, Kermit Erasmus, Vincent Poole. So it's not about who is there on the field. We have more than enough. It's about, a lot of things